Hi everyone, welcome back to Dimwitted Daredevils. For our second outing, we decided, with Gandhi Jayanti over the horizon, what better place to visit than the memorial dedicated to Mahatma Gandhi, Rajghat. So Rajghat opens at 6:30 in the morning and we left at around 6. It's almost 15 kilometers from South Delhi and it was a hurried and somewhat tiring ride across less than ideal roads. But there was plenty to see along the way. You can read volumes about how good a sport cycling is and how it has numerous benefits for both your body and your mind. But really, the kind of freedom that cycling gives is like a breath of fresh air. It is only because of cycling that I know some parts of NCR apart from our campus. Those two wheels can really set you free. After around 40 minutes of riding, we finally arrived at Rajghat. And that's when we were told that it is not open to the public till after 2nd of October in preparation for Gandhi Jayanti celebrations. This is pretty much all we got at Rajghat, the front facade. Quite dejected, we thought we would check out the Gandhi Darshan Museum across the road. The Gandhi Darshan at Rajghat and the Gandhi Smriti at 30 January mark together form an autonomous body under the Ministry of Culture, aimed at propagating the life and mission of Mahatma Gandhi. The Gandhi Darshan campus was inaugurated on the birth centenary year of Mahatma Gandhi in 1969. 13 Indian states and 7 foreign countries joined hands in creating the Gandhi Darshan International Exhibition. This houses 2 exhibitions in clay models. However, sad news awaited us yet again. The museum opens at 10 AM and we could only manage a small ride through the beautiful campus.
Well, we are very hungry right now and we want to go to Chandni Chowk for some food. So let's get on it.
Having been greeted with 2 failures in quick succession, what else could we turn to for comfort but food? We started on a quick detour to Chandni Chowk. On the way, of course, lies Shahi Jama Masjid, one of the largest mosques in India, built by Emperor Shah Jahan in 1656. In active use today, the Jama Masjid is indeed one of Delhi's most iconic sites. Snaking through the narrow bylanes of Old Delhi, we felt like we had been transported to a whole other world, one far removed from the never-ending rat race of everyday life. A few hundred meters away, one left turn brought us to Chandni Chowk, which has been newly redeveloped. The central 1.3 km long stretch between Red Fort and Fatehpuri Mosque has been beautified and has clear road signs at each juncture. Vehicles are now not allowed on the main road after 9 p.m. and numerous eateries will now open after the market closes. We will be back with a detailed video on Chandni Chowk soon. Even in the morning, it was very congested, and we found ourselves constantly struggling to navigate through the sea of people. Our interests, of course, lay in a certain parathe wale gali, and we reached one of the handful of shops which were open for business then. They seem to have succeeded in making parathas out of every imaginable ingredient. It was quite tasty, although maybe a tad overhyped, and the customer service left a lot to be desired. However, our final rating? Next up, the famous Jalebi Wala, the eighth wonder of the world. Changed my mind. Watching the maestro at his work was so thoroughly entertaining and satisfying that the finished product felt like only part of the entire experience. Oh, and don't forget the samosas too. Our tummies full and our hearts lighter, we were back on the road. The traffic had increased significantly and it took quite some maneuvering to make it back in time. On the way back, we caught a glimpse of the Supreme Court and the India Gate. Around 50 minutes of riding later, we were back at Ames. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. See you next time.